This is so much more than just a story about festive customs. It's really a powerful look at Ukrainian Christmas as an act of cultural survival, of identity, and just this profound resilience.
So let's start with a really big question, one that kind of frames everything we're talking about today. Why would an entire nation, all at once, decide to officially change the date of Christmas?
Okay, so what was the change exactly? Well, it's pretty straightforward. In 2023, Ukraine made it official. They moved their state Christmas holiday from January 7th, which is based on the old Julian calendar, to December 25th, bringing it in line with the Gregorian calendar that most of the Christian world uses.
But here's the thing. This was not just about moving a date on the calendar, not at all. For so many people, this was a conscious, really powerful step away from a tradition that had been imposed by Russia. It was about reclaiming a uniquely Ukrainian identity, breaking away from a past where their own customs were often suppressed, especially during the Soviet era.
And you can really see this spirit of reclamation in the heart of the celebration itself, the Siat Vechir, or Holy Supper. Seriously, the preparations for this one meal are the most intimate and important of the entire year. So picture this. It's Christmas Eve, December 24th. All day, many families are fasting. It's this quiet time of reflection and anticipation, and it's all leading up to one single moment, the very first star appearing in the night sky. That's the signal to begin the Holy Supper.
Now, before the meal even begins, something really special happens. A sheaf of wheat called the deduk is brought into the house. The name actually comes from Old Slavic for ancestral spirit. It's meant to symbolize the family's ancestors and the deep connection between generations, almost like a protector for the home.
All right, and then we get to the food. The very first dish served is also the most important one, kuchia. It's a kind of porridge made from wheat berries, poppy seeds, honey, and nuts. And get this, every single ingredient in there has a meaning. The grains stand for eternal life and prosperity, and the honey signifies heavenly bliss. It's the dish that officially kicks the whole feast off.
But Gutia, that's just the start. The Holy Supper actually has 12 different dishes, and that's to honor the 12 apostles. And because it's the final day of the Advent fast, every single dish is meatless. So you'll see things like a special borscht, vareniki dumplings, which represent the nourishing land, and uzvar, a dried fruit compote that symbolizes good health for the year to come.
All right, so the food's ready, the deduk is in its special place. Now we get to the real peak of the evening, that moment when the family finally gathers for this truly sacred meal.
So that first star pops out in the night sky. That's the signal. The fast is over, and it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. The family gathers around the table to begin the Siat Vechir. And even the way the table is set is just packed with this incredible symbolism. Often, hay is spread right under the tablecloth, just a simple reminder that Christ was born in a manger. Then, cloves of garlic are placed on the four corners of the table for health and protection. And, maybe the most touching part, an extra place setting is always left empty. It's a seat for the souls of family members who've passed away because it's believed they visit and share the meal with everyone. So after this really quiet, meaningful meal, the whole atmosphere just shifts. It becomes one of joy and community, and you can hear it in the sound of a Ukrainian Christmas.
This is when you hear the kolyatki. That's the name for the caroling tradition. You'll see groups of people often carrying a big, glowing star to represent the Star of Bethlehem, and they go from house to house. They sing these traditional carols that tell the story of Jesus' birth, and, just as important, they wish good fortune and prosperity on every family they visit. But this is where that idea of resilience really hits home. Because this joyful, beautiful act of singing, it used to be an act of pure defiance. During the Soviet Union, caroling was completely forbidden. The authorities saw it as this dangerous expression of Ukrainian bourgeois nationalism and religion, and police would actually break up groups of carolers. So the carols themselves became a way to remember what was forbidden to be spoken about. I mean, some of the lyrics were even rewritten to reflect the brutal reality of Soviet repression. Listen to this verse, it's just heartbreaking. It directly references the thousands who were exiled. Mom, Mom, where is our father? Why isn't he at dinner? And our father children in far Siberia remembers this holy evening.
So when you put all of these pieces together, the calendar change, the sacred rituals, even the defiant songs, you really start to get a sense of the enduring spirit behind this whole celebration.
And in the end, it really all boils down to this simple, beautiful idea. Christmas is a celebration of unity, sincerity, and kindness that brings everyone together.
So what you're seeing today isn't just people remembering old traditions. No, they're actively and proudly taking them back. From the official date on the calendar to the songs being sung in the streets, all of it has become this powerful, living symbol of an absolutely unbreakable national spirit.
All these rituals, they connect a people to their faith, to their ancestors, and to their own incredible story of survival. And it really makes you think, doesn't it? What traditions connect you to your history?